Scenario 8. Quality of life, real scene 1. Life project. We always hope, and in all things it is better to hope than to despair. Goethe. My goal. At the end of Scenario 8, I will be able to use WH questions with the verb to do. I will be able to identify adjectives before nouns. In addition, the reading material will teach me how to improve my quality of life by using meditation and relaxation techniques.
Introductory questions. 1. What do you consider important to have a good life? 2. What is the importance of meditation? 3. What do you do in order to relax? 4. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Grammar Structure 1. WH questions with to do. What do you do to stay in shape? I do a lot of exercise. Where does Fernando Botero live? He lives in Paris. Which hotel does he prefer? He prefers the Waldorf Astoria. When do Americans celebrate Thanksgiving Day? They celebrate it during the last week of November. Why do famous people live in Hollywood? Because it's next to the studios and it's a great place to live.
Writing. Exercise 1. Complete this conversation.
Sue. My brother, he's a psychologist. Sue. In a hospital. He has an office there. Sue. He helps people feel better using meditation techniques. Sue. He teaches a technique called relaxation response. Sue. He has sessions on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Joe, that sounds great. I think I'll make an appointment for next week.
Meditation and inner peace.
Meditation and relaxation techniques are methods used to create a sense of inner peace when experiencing anxiety or other disturbed states of mind, or when thoughts or feelings are in intense disarray. These approaches have both secular and spiritual forms. The spiritual forms are similar to prayer, which can be comforting. These techniques were developed by Professor Herbert Benson, MD, who published his results in a book called The Relaxation Response, 1975. Benson discovered that the body's vital signs slowed down during meditation, and a deep sense of mental ease was reached that produced a generalized anxiety relief. These techniques often become more helpful over time with more practice. Also, some relief can arise from the spiritual methods of meditation, especially during moments of adversity in one's life. Coming to quiet. When beginning meditation, the practitioner comes to quiet or finds the still point. He or she tries to encourage stillness in the inner self. The use of relaxation techniques is helpful in fostering feelings of calm while you seek to break any stream of worry or irritation crossing the mind. Here we present 4 simple methods for coming to quiet. A. Breath counting. B. Muscle tightening and relaxing. C. Abdominal breathing. D. Finger pressing. These methods require a degree of mental focus to free the mind from bothersome thoughts. Each method is presented in a secular fashion, followed by a variation that is spiritual in nature.
Breath counting. This is the simplest relaxation technique and is also called the 4-8-6 method. Steps 1. Sit in a quiet room and close your eyes. The very act of just closing one's eyes reduces over half of the coming stimuli into one's mind. 2. Inhale while counting for 4 seconds. Hold your breath while counting 8 seconds. Exhale for 6 seconds. 3. Repeat step 2 5 times or as many more times as you want. Your breathing rate will decrease as you do more sets, and your mind will likely slow down too. Some find it helpful to return to a normal breathing for a minute or so after a set of 5 counted breaths, and afterwards resume breath counting. For a spiritual application of this method, instead of counting numbers, repeat a spiritual word or name of your choosing and count by using your fingers, again in a 4-8-6 pattern.
Muscle tightening. This is a simplification of a technique called progressive muscle relaxation. Steps. 1. Sit in a quiet room and close your eyes. Have your feet on the ground and your hands on your lap or at your side. 2. Form a fist in your right hand, tightening your hand and arm muscles as much as you can. Focus on your hand and arm while your fist is still tight. Count to 5 slowly as you inhale. Relax your hand and exhale. 3. Repeat step 2 with your left hand and left arm muscles, right foot and right leg muscles, left foot and left leg muscles, facial muscles. For a spiritual variation of this step, instead of counting with numbers, repeat a spiritual word or prayer of your choosing and count with the fingers of your free hand. Abdominal breathing. Here, the focus is on a relaxing breathing method. Steps. 1. Sit in a quiet room and close your eyes. 2. Focus your attention on your stomach as you breathe. As you slowly inhale, let your stomach expand. As you exhale, let your stomach come in. Do this 10 times or more. As you relax, your breathing rate should decrease. 3. As you focus on breathing into your stomach, gently direct your mind away from other thoughts. Have a relaxed attitude. Don't worry if bothersome thoughts pop back into your mind. Just gently redirect your mind back to your breathing. For a spiritual variation of this technique, in your mind's eye, visualize a pleasant or beautiful spiritual image or a painting that you like to recall. Focus on this mental picture as you exhale. Finger pressing. This technique can be used anywhere. On a crowded bus, in a traffic jam, on an elevator full of people, in a line at a grocery store, or other places where you might feel tense. In a line US equals in a queue UK. Steps. This can be done with eyes open, while standing or sitting, in private or in noisy public places. Focus your mind on the fingers of your right hand. Bring the thumb and index finger of your right hand together. Press hard and focus on the feeling of pressure on the tips of your thumb and finger. Count to 5 as you inhale. Exhale to the count of 5 as you relax your hand. Repeat step 2 with each of the other 3 fingers of the right hand. Repeat steps 2 and 3 with all the fingers of your left hand. As bothersome stimuli happen around you, gently redirect your focus to the pressure of your fingers. A spiritual variation of this technique might involve the mental imaging of a spiritual symbol of your choosing while doing finger pressing. Another form of meditation that can induce a sense of serenity and calm involves visualizing or imagining a mental picture of a place where you were once at ease, an ocean or lake shore, a meadow, a mountain scene, a cabin in the country, or another peaceful place.
Grammar structure 2. Adjectives before nouns. Both sentences have the same meaning, but are grammatically different. Be plus adjective. Climbing is dangerous. Flying a plane is stressful. Adjective plus noun. Climbing can be a dangerous activity. Flying a plane is a stressful job.
Writing. Exercise 2. Write each sentence placing the adjective before the noun. A. A nurse's job is stressful. A nurse has a stressful job. B. A pilot's job is dangerous. C. A chef's job is difficult. D. A musician's job is exciting. E. A college professor's job is interesting. F. A rock musician's job is relaxing.
Defining the level of relaxation. It is helpful to see a continuum showing the different stages of relaxation. Below are descriptions of the 4 progressive stages of relaxation. Stage 4 is the most relaxed stage. Level of relaxation. Stage 1. The person is usually sitting, most often with eyes closed. Bothersome and troubling thoughts are fading away. Some calmness is experienced. Stage 2. There is an absence of nervous body movements, such as fidgeting and teeth grinding. Thoughts are moving much slower now. Tension is disappearing, and there are even fewer bothersome thoughts. You are beginning to feel mellow. Stage 3. Facial muscles are now completely relaxed. The person is feeling quite serene. If the vital signs of the meditator were to be monitored, you would see a very slow breathing rate, decreased blood pressure, decreased pulse rate, and brainwave patterns called alpha waves, which indicate wakeful relaxation. Stage 4. Getting an alpha, an extended period of alpha brainwave activity during which time the beauty of pure existence may be experienced. Some people report feeling a sense of enlightenment and bliss.
Research Spot. Look for more information about Number 1. Tips to set and achieve goals. Number 2. Visualization techniques.